right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. And today, we're continuing with Ace Combat 6. I believe I was like halfway-ish into a machine gun only run. Something like that. I don't remember exactly how far I got, but I know. No, I would remember finishing it. I was about to say I know that we were still like near the middle of it, but then I paused. I'm like, maybe I finished it, but no, I would know. I would know if I finished it, I think. I guess we'll just have to see. Hold on. Is it for an achievement? I don't believe so. It's for a medal, but I don't think it has an achievement associated with it. Holy shit. The bot is going wild. Hold on. Yeah, there. Just tweaking the bot live. Wondering why you're doing machine gun only? Yeah, it's for a medal, and I think there's an achievement for getting all the medals, but I don't think the machine gun only run specifically has an achievement. The achievements are kind of weird in this one. I feel like they easily could have just made like all of the medals into achievements, but instead they've just got like a lot of challenges in there just associated with getting all the medals, and then once you get all the medals, I think there's an achievement for that. Hold on, I can look. Yeah, right there. All medals attained is an achievement. But like the 10 frontline landings is an achievement. That's one of the medals, is doing a frontline landing 10 times. And then it gets into the multiplayer achievements right after that. So it literally, it is just pretty much like play the game. There's some extra stuff for like getting all the combat record filled out, which you literally just do by what's it? By like shooting down every type of enemy, including the aces. And then all these challenges don't have their own achievements. It's just one achievement for having done all the challenges, except for this one that I don't have yet, which apparently has its own separate one. I don't know. Don't ask me. They gave one of the medals an achievement, and it's kind of the most random one out of all of them. Just doing a frontline landing 10 times. I don't know. But it is time for machine gun war crimes. It is.
Garuda team,
although,
I've got some good news.
I don't think there are any war crimes on our side in this game.
WMD is being transported to
No.
our shores from the Estavakian mainland. This catalyst has already been carried into the outskirts.
Machine gun only on this is gonna
As a
suck.
measure of caution against any
This
attempts
is gonna
to
be
destroy
terrible.
It has been concealed at Fort Norton in Grace Maria's north. If we start advancing again, the enemy
Good start.
will most likely bring the catalyst
You sure?
to Grace Maria
I'm
at
sure.
a faster pace.
Not on our side.
Weapons of mass destruction are used.
I
on
guess
the
they,
population of Grace Maria.
what's it?
The resulting devastation can't be expressed in enough words.
They send like a shit ton of missiles to hit the city,
We've used this intelligence to come up with a solid
which probably
proposal
quantifies a
on how to
war
prevent
crime
the scorched
somehow
earth
with
policy
the
from being executed
amount of
in our
civilian
capital.
casualties
Just
there
a
would
minute
be.
ago, we received a letter
But
of
that's
approval
probably
for our
like the
prevention
only
plans from the Joint Chiefs of Staff. The proposal
real
we put
war
on the
crime
table
in this
for our
game,
scorched
now
earth
that I think
prevention
about it.
policy is
It's
really
not a
quite
war
simple.
crime if you win.
While the enemy transport unit is stationed
It's
at
true, and
Fort
we do
Norton,
win in this game.
we'll ambush them. We'd
So
like
even
to
if I
offer
did
a
commit
package
any,
for
we
quick
wouldn't have
victory.
committed any.
The enemy
Officially
has loaded
speaking.
this catalyst into their transport vehicles and is able to send them into Grace Maria at any time. This plan will be carried out by a handful of our top pilots under absolute secrecy. Fly through Fort Norton's canyon at an extremely low altitude to avoid radar
almost
detection.
nearly. I also
Take out those
nearly
transport
choked on the
vehicles.
sip of that
We've
beforehand.
determined that a high-risk mission of this
Like,
magnitude
very
cannot
nearly.
be executed by anyone other than Garuda Team. We're counting on a
That was a
flawless
close one. I managed to hold it back. Mind over matter. No coughing fit today. Oh, my F-22. You better carry me.
Are we ready to fly with Garuda Team? Time to take off.
Because this mission's gonna be rough. Even though we're only on normal, actually, that will help, being only on normal difficulty. But this is still just gonna be probably one of the harder missions to machine gun only. The next mission after this will be bad too. And then, no, the one after that shouldn't be too bad. I think the last couple will be fine. Maybe. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Had to do a cool flip. You know me. If I see the opportunity for an extra spin just for the style points, I have to take it. Whoa, it's been a minute since I've flown a plane. I almost dragged myself right into the ground there. Okay. Oh, the time limits on this too. The first couple shouldn't be too bad. The last couple might be. So far, so good.
All enemy observation facilities have been destroyed. Garuda Team, get moving.
I'm moving.
Lucky dog. Looks like our guest is out of harm's way.
Where's my music? It's got to kick in more. Oh, here we go. Getting somewhere now. Can't be doing this without my music. Oh, come on. This is an awkward one. Okay. 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 Bring it around town. Just like SpongeBob taught us. There we go. Even that one, the second one was a little rough. The time limit makes it worse. If there wasn't the time limit, I wouldn't have to be so precise with it. Uh-oh.
Target's still remaining. We've got to turn back and silence them.
Yeah. Wow. Gunboats have more health than I thought. Which Ace Combat games have medals for gun only? I think it is 6. I know 6, Assault Horizon, and 7 all have one. Maybe Joint Assault has one, and maybe Assault Horizon Legacy. But the first one was 6, and then it became a tradition, at least in the Project Aces games after that. But I'm not sure about the handheld games that were done by Access. I don't know if they carried that tradition. But out of like the actual Project Aces titles, it's just 6 Assault Horizon and 7 that have them. Oh, this one's gonna be a little sketchy too. Ooh, worth it, I think. There we go. Just one more. The worst one. But just one more. If I could nail it all first try, not need to load the checkpoint, because I think this whole stretch is one checkpoint, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, just the entire trench run here, I think, is one checkpoint. So I'd rather not have to redo it. Wait, there's only actually a few targets here, though. Just those 3 vehicles, it looks like. Okay, maybe this isn't the worst one. I can do that. Boom. I think we're good, actually.
Enemy transport unit confirmed destroyed. Looks like you just redeemed yourself.
We are good.
All in a day's work for Garuda. Me and Talisman make a great team.
Never mind, not so bad.
Leave the combat zone and get back to base. You'll have time to celebrate once you're back.
And you've got a party waiting for us, right? Would be a nice change from all that lip service.
Enemy forces are still
Assault Horizon Legacy doesn't have one.
until you get back.
It has one for not doing action maneuvers. Is that gonna suck? I don't even think I ever, like, intentionally didn't use them while playing that game. I don't know why I would have. I just don't... I don't know. Would that be a bad one? It all depends on, like, how the missile tracking is if you don't use one. And that I just don't know from my one quick little playthrough. I'm assuming Joint Assault doesn't have one. I can't imagine that Access picked it up from Ace Combat 6 that fast before it was even like a solidified tradition. Like, I would assume that Ace Combat 8 will have one. Just because every mainline game since 6 has had one. Project Aces really like the machine gun only medal. They were like, this was one of our best ideas. We're gonna do it every game. No matter how annoying it gets. To do the entire campaign with only a machine gun. We're gonna keep doing it. It's actually probably the worst here, to be fair, just because of all the air-to-ground stuff in 6. 6 is so air-to-ground heavy that it is probably more tedious here than in the other games that have it. Hey, Shammy, could you help me out a little bit?
Enemy aircraft approaching. Be careful.
Would you mind? Jesus Christ. I got this. It's fine. Are we gay men tonight? I guess we are, as long as Pride and Zwig is here. Is he still here? That changes my answer. Don't know about gay men, but we're definitely wingmen. I don't know about wingmen,
More enemy forces spotted on radar. There's a ton
but
of
we're
them.
definitely
Whole battalion.
gay men.
I guess I got my hopes up too soon. Oh well, let's get this over with.
Looks like you're gonna have to face the music. Eliminate those
Yeah,
enemy
hold on.
planes.
Let me at least get rid of the last radar. It might help a little bit.
Missile evaded. Careful now. The enemy
All right.
has you on radar.
Here goes the shit show. Honestly, just...
Talisman.
Hey, I got something. I'm glad that I said I'm just gonna hold down the machine gun and see if I hit anything, because I fucking did.
Shake him off. Enemy plane down.
I may have tanked a missile as well because I was being a little stupid, but that was a good kill. Oh! We take those.
Careful now. The enemy has you on
That one was just clean. Ah!
Damn it, oh, shut up.
Talisman, Shamrock, just keep it up a little longer.
Damn it. The asexual combatant number 6 is going all right.
The biggest wang in the West.
This mission's certainly an interesting one for machine gun only.
Little one evaded the missile. There's a bandit tailing you. Break off. Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Oof, I should not have let myself take that one.
Suffered wing damage.
I got Taco Bell today because of you. Let's go. What'd you get?
Garuda team, come in. I'm here for you. This is Avalanche. Garuda team, thought you could use some cover.
I could really use some cover.
Looks like we're having your party right here. Stay there. Just figured I better pay you back before I got any interest.
I'll be damned. Looks like
I haven't had it in a while. I love Taco Bell.
All planes, pound the hell out of that battalion, and don't get shot up in the process.
Made a spicy barbecue version of a barbecue burrito. Maybe it's good. Maybe. Is it good?
Enemy threat has been reduced to about 40%.
I can't. Yeah? I'll take your word for it.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
It doesn't sound like it would be good, but if Taco Bell's running it, they must have found something. Like, I can't think of a time where Taco Bell has ever run, like, a new item that hasn't had something going on that's, you know, legit.
Enemy forces are hanging on by a thread. Keep up the attack.
If it was total dog shit, it would not have made it to being a menu item. So I'll trust. Are you acting like it isn't? Barbecue chicken wraps are normal? Yeah, but like a burrito is totally different than just a wrap. That sounds illegal. See, it's not just me either.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Oh, thank God.
All enemy
First try.
planes have been destroyed. Well done.
Avalanche, I got that.
A burrito is a wrap with rice in it. If you're getting rice in a burrito that is being sold to you, you're being scammed. If there's rice in that burrito, no. Never. There's no rice in it? No, that's just a general statement.
All planes get back to base. Next up is Grace Maria.
Then that isn't even a burrito? What kind of Mexican food are they selling you guys in Europe? What is happening? What is going on? It's chicken, barbecue, cheese, lettuce,
Mission
and onion.
accomplished.
And
The
jalapenos.
WMD catalyst has been destroyed, and we have evaded the scorched earth threat to
Maybe
Grace
it's
Maria.
good.
As a result, your suspension
Maybe
has
it's
been
good.
officially lifted. And from this point on, we will be dispatching you into various missions again. This war is almost over. All forces resume
I got an
advancing.
S rank.
We're about to free Grace Maria once and for all.
Cheesy Frito burrito had rice in it when it was still around, and it was great value at $1. Okay, fair. The cheesy Frito burrito was actually pretty good, but it had only a little rice in it. The thing with putting rice in the burrito, and the reason that it's like known to be awful, is because normally the rice is just there as like cheap filler to make the burrito feel more substantial than it is. But like a traditional burrito would never have rice in it. But restaurants and like fast food chains have a tendency to put a ton of rice in the burrito to make it feel like it's more than it is. The meaning of burrito, in all caps, is a flour tortilla rolled or folded around a filling as of meat, beans, and cheese. Yeah. Meat, beans, and cheese is spot on. That's a burrito. And then whatever else. I didn't know that. Yeah, Chipotle is really bad with it. And Qdoba. Qdoba's not as bad. They don't, like, put as much rice in it. No rice means no burrito. You Europeans have been so painfully, inhumanely deprived of good Mexican food. I feel for you.
She proudly sings a song that was sung by her
I do.
nation's pilots.
Because Mexican food is like my favorite food.
I had this image in my mind of street children being a
Other than
symbol of
cheeseburger.
despair.
Cheeseburger is like my favorite food. And then Mexican food. Everything, all Mexican food second.
Beginning to see something
Right
quite
under it.
different. These children are lonely, but full of pride for their nation's pilots, always with them. in
Sometimes still
spirit.
good.
Even with
I can't think of other Taco Bell burritos having rice in them.
could dance the night away with an angel.
But maybe I'm just misremembering.
These children were hiding their treasure, their golden king, protecting it at all costs.
I don't like this Golden
keeping
King.
it safe from us, the invader.
I have had tacos with cactus, actually. Cactus is really not bad. It's not, like, my thing,
We walked the long road.
but it's really not bad. Like, you wouldn't think it's as tasty as it is. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it, is what I'm saying, but, like,
Remember this man from somewhere.
cactus is good.
What is his tank doing out here away from all the action? I thought the front lines were a bit more to the west.
How'd you feel if I said I like Domino's and Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut? I don't like Pizza Hut very much, but it's probably different over there. Same with Domino's too, to be fair. But I do like Domino's. I don't love Domino's, but it's one of those pizzas that, like, if someone, like, if I'm at a friend's house and they're like, hey, I'm getting Domino's, I'm like, oh, okay. Or if I go to an event and they've got, like, boxes of Domino's pizza out, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, we don't have them in Italy? I can imagine that. I can imagine the Italians would probably not like either of them, actually. I had it in Ireland, okay.
We're almost there. And then I saw something horrible. Grace Maria, or what's left of it, was transformed into a heavily armed fortress.
I just want to know how they built that so fast. And, like, repaired the whole city for some reason. Because she says what's left of it, but the city looks pristine in this cutscene.
She stares up at them, holding onto some sort of premonition.
It's not a real pizza. I treat it like a pie, but it's kind of good. That's Pizza Hut is a particularly, like,
that the children kindly return to me.
it's like Yo Sushi trying to open in Japan. Yeah.
But the time has come to break that seal.
All my family ate every Friday. Oh, Papa John's. That's right. This is what my mom and dad wanted to splurge on. I was confused. I was like, Domino's? But yeah, Papa John's. I think Papa John's is pretty good. I don't think it's great. It probably is like the best pizza chain in the US, I would think. I'm trying to think of like other pizza chains that I would say are better, and I do think Papa John's is probably the best one, but it's also I think it's the most expensive one. At least generally it feels like it's the most expensive one. I never ate a ton of like pizza chain pizza, because the thing with pizza is that the chains are always just okay, and then like if you just go to any local pizza place, it's normally going to be like the same price, but just 5 times as good. So I normally don't go for pizza chains that much, but Papa John's probably is the best one. Okay, that's not true. I do get, this is kind of different, but the Costco pizza. The $10, like, ginormous Costco pizza, that I do grab. Because it's $10 for, like, I think it's like 5,000 calories of food. And legit, when I buy a Costco pizza, that thing is like 4 or 5 meals of pizza. That shit lasts me days in the fridge. 5,000? Yeah, it's a huge pizza. Like, it's really, really big, and it's only $10. And it's not even that great of a pizza, but the value is so insane that I get it. And it's not a bad pizza either. It's a very okay pizza. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it, but there's nothing really great about it either. Just, the value is too insane to pass up. That's Costco for you. That is Costco. Everything is big at Costco. That's like their whole shtick is, you buy very large amounts for pretty cheap.
Enemy tank has been destroyed.
Because I think Costco's like whole thing when it started was that you would kind of not literally buy in bulk like a restaurant or anything would, but that was kind of the idea. And that's why all Costco's look like a warehouse. Is it's kind of their theme is like you're supposed to be going and like buying food in bulk, which is why everything at Costco is so fucking huge. You need a subscription? Yeah. And that's where they make the money back, because their shit is pretty cheap. Not like cheap outright necessarily, but for how much you get out of it. The thing with Costco is like if you do eat everything that you buy at Costco before it goes bad, then the value is really, really good. And they make the money back on the subscription.
Enemy tank destroyed. Lock on.
There he is. Those tracks are our way into the tunnel.
The mission is going smoothly. Steel gunners have approached the runway.
Cross Spring Street. That's the shortest way. I know this trailer to back right down. You can travel as regular scoop.
You're gonna miss Costco here because there's only like 3 near me and they're all far. Yeah, we did look where False is. There are like 3 Costcos in the whole fucking like metro area, and none of them are within like 40 minutes of where she lives. I think the closest one was like 40 minutes away. So I am gonna miss Costco. It is still Grace Mary, and my wife moved out of the house. Hey, we have done so much. We just happen to be back on Grace Maria. I swear.
This mission is going well.
sucks. this mission's gonna take so long.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Imagine not living in Indiana instead. I do think Indiana would actually be cheaper, but North Carolina's really cheap. Granted, I'm moving from Minnesota, and the only place I lived outside of Minnesota was Florida, so most of the US seems cheap to me. I've lived in two of the most expensive states in the country, but definitely seems very cheap to me there.
All enemy units have been destroyed. We've got our runway back.
Eliminate all enemy elements in the vicinity. We have recaptured Grace Mary Air Force Base.
You're trying to convince me the other day about Indiana? I don't think so. No, Illinois. Illinois, not Indiana. I was like, what? No. Indiana's cheap because no one wants to live there. Sorry, hot sauce.
Missile struck target.
Illinois is cheap compared to most of the US. Yeah. I've been looking, man. I've been looking at like what states are cheap. But then the whole thing with the US is like the states that are cheaper are the states that are less desirable. So trying to find that middle ground is kind of what it comes down to, of like, okay, how much am I willing to spend to not live somewhere miserable like Utah? Corn. That's true. I was trying to think of Indiana. I was gonna say, like, I genuinely just didn't know. I was like, Indiana's kind of just there. To be honest, there's not like many stereotypes, but corn is one actually. Yeah, like half the state is just covered in corn because there are so many farms there growing it. Which actually is a stereotype that they share with Iowa. I think Iowa is the #1 and Indiana's the #2 when it comes to like corn production. I could have them flipped around though.
Oh, baby, little piss baby. Did you piss your pants, baby? Little piss baby.
Good lord. But Jesus Christ, when you drive through Iowa, which I've done a few times now, it is genuinely the most boring drive you will ever go on because it is just hours of being surrounded by cornfields on both sides. It is so... It is like mind-numbing. It feels like you're in one of those endlessly looping levels of a game. Like the kind where you're supposed to keep going until you realize that it's looping and then like do something to break out, except it just keeps going and there's no way to break out. That's what driving through Iowa feels like with all the corn. And also, like, half of Iowa, they also have a lot of cow farms in Iowa, like a lot. So, like, half of the state also literally just smells like manure. Sorry, Iowans. Iowa slander on stream today, but holy shit. It is all corn and manure. Ow. Oh, we're on normal though. I can go land again and just fix that right up. Oh, it feels so nice to be back on difficulties where I can get repaired. And I don't think we have to play on Ace anymore outside of S ranks. I think like all the other challenges that I still have after this one can also be done on anything normal and above. Let's talk about Vermont. Is there much to talk about? I keep forgetting that Vermont is a state. Yeah, I was gonna say, what are we gonna talk about with Vermont? Did I mention we have Lake Michigan? Big old beach. Oh yeah, you guys do have Lake Michigan, don't you? We got a big old beach here as well, because we got Lake Superior.
First enemy jammer aircraft destroyed.
Which I think is... It's hard for me to keep track of like what is actually legit and what is, what's it? Exaggerated. But I'm pretty sure I've heard that Lake Superior is the largest body of fresh water like in the world. Syrup, I think, in Vermont. Oh, is Vermont a lot of syrup? About what percent of the challenges would you say? I don't know. I have to look at the metal screen after I finish this. Superior is gigantic. I mean, yeah, you can see it like on a globe. And it's not too hard to see it on a globe either. It's kind of like, it's not like you can barely see it, like you can see it. You have a state whose stereotype is having no stereotypes at all? Like no one knows what the fuck goes on there? Not really, because even then, the states that like no one really knows what goes on there have stereotypes. Like, I think of like Utah is just a desolate wasteland that no one lives in except for the Mormons. Upstate New York. Okay, actually, that's kind of true. Like Michigan's number 5. I would believe that. I'm pretty sure all the Great Lakes have to be like high up on the list, right? Maine actually might be a good answer. No stereotypes, just because what the fuck even happens there? Maine actually is a good example. Like the only thing I really know about Maine is that they're like the ones way up in the northeast corner. And they probably have good seafood. Because they're, you know, just up in that pocket where like all those like upper northeast states are known to have good seafood. But other than that, I don't know shit about Maine. What the fuck goes on in Maine? Has lobster, bunch of fishermen. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if there is a state that has like no stereotype.
Dragon Busters have lost about 40% of their forces. They can't do this alone.
Because like upstate New York is a good pick, but then New York has New York City, which I guess balances it out. The northeastern states, aka the places next to New York. That is kind of how it feels a lot of the time, to be honest with you. Like even living in the US, that is kind of how it feels. The stereotype of Maine is hating people from Massachusetts. Why? What's their beef with Massachusetts? Are they just jealous because they have like Boston, so at least they have something other than just fish? This is just becoming slander of every US state. That's all this is turning into. Ow, ow, ow. That sounded way worse than it was. That was only one missile. I don't know why it sounded like it was 3.
Pounding away at them.
Another one is lobster. Yeah, that makes sense. Son of a bitch. All right, we're going for a repair. Stereotypes for Nevada? Prostitution. I don't know if that's actually a stereotype. That's just the first thing that comes to my head. It's the only place where prostitution's legal.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. This storm's really messed up our city. Just look at this place.
This is Captain Ford of the Marigold. We're about to enter the bay and engage enemy ships. Requesting support.
The enemy's got troops on the bridge. Take care of them. Try not to hit the bridge.
No, New York makes sense. I'm wondering why Maine hates Massachusetts.
Destroyed. Marigold, start moving into the bay.
Roger that.
Because, like, sports rivalries is one thing, but why does Maine have beef with them?
Wait a minute. Enemy detected at high altitude. Warlock Battalion is starting to retreat. We have failed to take the
I would have
radio
said
station.
gambling over prostitution. Yeah, probably. Prostitution's just the funnier one. More Nevada residents are born in California than they are born in Nevada itself. I would actually believe that. General debauchery. Yeah, we'll go with that.
The Marigold's taken another hit.
I'm Texan, so my stereotype is I hate all the other states. That's true. That is the Texas stereotype. That people born in Texas just hate every other state and only like Texas. It's true.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Actually, it's not entirely true. My ex was from Texas, and she, like, stayed in Florida by choice. She did not want to leave Florida because she loved it so much. Whereas I hated Florida. I was like, I need to leave. I can't stay here.
Mono, ultramatic, chromoscopic, silicone.
Ow.
Volcanic.
Ow.
Consiosis.
Ah, shit. 3 from the same ship is crazy.
Why is the horse holding a wiener?
We Texans just really want to be our own country again. True.
Enemy forces have been silenced. The Capitol building is back in our hands.
I think of Area 51 and UFOs and such. Oh, that's also true. That sounds a lot like there are more Irish people in America than have ever been in Ireland. I mean, I'm Irish. So maybe. I don't know. It could be. Why is the horse holding a wiener? It's a great question. I hate when my AC is barely working in hurricanes. Bro, I will never forget in fucking like late July or early August when I lived in Florida, and the apartment that I was living in at the time, the office was always closed on, on Saturday and Sunday. The office was always closed both days of the weekend. And my AC went out on Friday night after the office closed, like for the weekend. And I tried to call like the next day, because at first I just tried to power through it. But the next day, I tried to call like the property manager's emergency line, which was just her mobile phone. She didn't answer. I left a message, I got no response. And so until like Monday morning when I could get them to answer the phones in the office, I just had no AC in like the middle of fucking summer in Florida. You know, the time of year where it's storming every single day. So it's like constant 100% humidity and like 95 degrees out. And I had no AC for like the entire weekend. I'm a gamer. I don't leave home. Outside of like going to classes and work, bro, I was not leaving my apartment. What would I be going out and doing? Absolutely nothing. That was actually the worst.
That was great execution, Warlock. We ought to have him run a special
I
story
have
on you guys.
a reason for Indiana over North Carolina. No hurricanes. Well, the hurricanes typically don't make their way up all the way. Sometimes they do.
The Marigold is out of
But
commission.
I already learned how to deal with those. That's fine.
Careful now. You have a bandit on your 6.
I can't see a fucking thing. I forgot about how awful this objective is. This is one of the planes. Is this Operation F, these planes? Or is it E? I don't remember. Yeah, it's fine. I need to get rid of them anyway. Ow. Where's this next one? Aha. I'm just gonna hope that that allied support does a whole lot.
Enemy jammers reduce our radar efficiency and also interfere with missile fire. Be cautious.
It did do a lot, but it didn't get the fucking jamming plane. Just my luck. Oh. Oh no, they missed. Right as I went to watch it happen. Ooh. Is he flying? I'm in an F-22. Showed him your simp server. I did see.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Just get them. The fuck is this thing? I'm up at the altitude limit, so it's gotta be below me. Oh. I found it. I feel a little silly. Vertical dive bomb. Oh no, it's not gonna work. It kind of worked. I'll take it.
That's your ninth one. Keep it up.
The radar is responding. It's not 100%, but it's getting better.
Where's that other one? Ah, there we go. It was Operation F. I fucking knew it.
Enemy jammer aircraft have been destroyed. Radar response is back to 100%.
Wrong way.
On second thought, we're ahead.
I'm gonna go and try to get a landing in real quick before the boss.
Go straight along the track towards
I'm not gonna get it.
area. Then hang a right at the 3rd switch point.
Ain't no way.
Spare me the commentary. I'm doing the driving here. Anyway, there's a little tunnel up ahead where they keep building supplies.
Maybe.
There's a domed wall at the end of it with the tunnel we dug on the other side. The tunnel ends up about 1.5 feet from the central bank.
Son of a bitch. I was just finishing the landing. Did you see the Battlefield 6 skins I sent? No. I did not. Where are those? Hold on.
Strigan 12.
Oh, I see them.
50. All instruments check out. Let us begin.
Are these skins or are these just like
Gentlemen, I do not
the outfits that you'll be able to unlock by playing the game normally? Well, I mean, they are skins in that sense, but are they...
carefully. Change your courses to 9-0 and leave the battle.
I'm trying to rephrase. Are these things that you'll like purchase with microtransactions or just things that you'll unlock in the game?
You can't be serious.
Because if those are like purchasable microtransactions,
The future of our nation.
no one's buying that shit.
Population is waiting for your
Like, none of them look bad, but none of them are like, oh, let me open up my wallet and get that one. You know what I mean?
communications.
I think they're unlockables. Okay.
Enemy forces throughout Grace Maria have been eliminated. Mission accomplished. We've got our capital back.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Finally did it. We've our city back.
Did you place 7 or 0 yet? What do you mean place?
Who is this?
Get me a repair before they actually get here.
Who the hell is this?
I'm not looking forward to this fight with machine gun only.
Corrupt governments and foreign lands are no longer worth
Not one bit.
protect.
Oh, play. We already did 0, yeah. I mean, we played all of them for, what's it?
There's only one thing worth protecting now.
For like the reviews, but we have 100% at 0 already, yes.
Talisman, you have abandoned us.
It was miserable. Every last bit of it. Okay, maybe not every last bit of it. A lot of it.
It's a fighter. A fast one. Missiles approaching at high speed. Multiple missiles approaching. Evade.
Oh god. Ow! Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna get you.
100%ing 5 and 0 was suffering. Yeah, both of them were really bad, especially because they're like back to back, which just made it even worse. That was good damage, actually. That was really good. We take those. Oh, I thought I just saw him blow up. What the fuck? That looked really weird. I got so lucky with him flying in a straight line. I can't fuck this up. He's doing it again. I don't know why he did it twice, like back to back. Okay, they handed me that win, so I'll take it. I'll take it. I'd rather have that than Stan. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily indicative of them not doing crazy skins, though, because if you go and look at the, like, base game BO6 skins pre, like, shop opening up or battle pass or anything like that, those were all grounded, too. Like, all of BO6's crazy shit has been from microtransactions. Just like Fortnite, right? Like, every Fortnite skin had the same art style until they started going crazy with the microtransactions. That's just kind of how all those games get to be.
I'm a fertile motherfucker.
That could be a problem.
Well, Talisman, it's been some journey. That's our finish line right down there, boys. My house. I think you'll like my wife's quiche. And don't forget about
Not that
my
bad.
daughter.
I want you all to know that when Yuriko says that 100%ing ACX's single player isn't that bad, she also cheated the save file to skip some stuff. The worst stuff. Sir?
Enemy forces
What?
have been silenced. The Capitol building is back in our hands.
What'd I do? I saw Beavis kick a man's balls in Call of Duty. That's when I learned that the art style's dead. Yeah, no, it's totally fucked in BO6. It's really bad.
Great execution of this mission has handed us a clear overall victory in the war. We're still
Forgot
taking
I did
light
that,
resistance
and that's
in
the
a
worst
few
part.
limited areas. But it's only a matter of time before we have complete control of the capital. Our officials should start drawing up a ceasefire agreement, as they've made
And it
preparations
sucks because
for a meeting with the
BO6 is so genuinely, like,
Good
my
job.
favorite COD in a
You
very
two are
long
part of
time.
history now. Your actions
It's
will be
just that the
remembered
art
for
style is
generations.
so completely destroyed in BO6. There's nothing consistent about it. It might as well just be Fortnite in terms of art style at this point. And it's wild because when BO6 came out, it wasn't like that at all. So over the course of the year, it's just been a slow gradual transition to like things getting crazier and crazier and more cartoony. And at this point, it's just completely out of hand. Like, it doesn't even look like a Call of Duty game at all. Beavis kicking his balls also had a Ninja Turtle in the background watching. Yes.
I knew Donnie wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I never imagined he was this stupid. For all we know, this tunnel could be off by
Imagine if BO7 is carryover. I think it will. I do think it will have carryover. Because just today, actually, they're doing a big update to the Call of Duty HQ, like the app that puts all of the games into one EXE. And they're removing MW2 and 3 from the COD HQ and splitting them off into their own installs. Assumedly to make space for BO7 to be integrated in so that it can have crossover with BO6. At least that's my assumption. Because once that update hits today, it might have already hit, I don't know. I just knew it was happening today. BO6 will be the only game in the COD HQ. Well, I guess, and Warzone. BO6 and Warzone will be the only things in the COD HQ once that update goes through. I'm pretty sure it's just to make space for BO7. I don't even know how I would fix it if I were Activision, other than just straight up not doing it in future games. I feel like that's their only solid solution at this point. Because what's it? As much as I like as a player, I love the idea of just having a toggle in the settings that disables all of the skins on your end and will just make them look like base game characters. It's a great idea from a player's perspective, but from Activision's perspective, it would hurt their sales a lot if all of these purchases that exist literally just to show off to other players, suddenly there's just a setting in the game that, you know, makes that invisible to any player who has it on. It kind of loses the whole purpose at that point. Sales would naturally decline to at least some extent. So they wouldn't want to do that. I really, like, from their perspective, the only real solution is just in a future game, don't do it again. Streamer, yeah.
Grace Maria is free, and citizens
is there a Gears update? Yes, we
sorry to make this
finished Act 4
but I'd like
the last time,
control the outskirts of the capital.
And we had some time last night, but I said that we should probably just wait until we can do like all of Act 5 in one go.
Enjoy a view of the fireworks from above.
So
May not be enough to pay for your service,
at some point in probably like the next week, once we just have a solid amount of time, we'll blast all of Act 5.
Go home and relax with your families.
Congrats, you got a medal for something. It was the 10 landings. I finally got that medal. Because I saw the achievement pop up. That's the one medal in the game, by the way, that has a separate Xbox Live achievement for doing it. It's this one. So now, the water section. Yeah, the submarine is the end of Act 4. We've got this one, which I'm wrapping up right now. We're on the last couple missions. And then the no damage run, which will be so fun. And then these are all the S rank medals. So actually, we only have a couple more challenges, and then I just have to clean up the S ranks, which I'm only missing like 2 or so per difficulty when we were looking at it. Like 2 or 3 per difficulty. is all I'm missing for S ranks. So that'll be a pretty quick cleanup. And then I'll have to renew my Xbox Live so that we can do the multiplayer and co-op stuff. Y'all gonna do Rom's Shadow? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we should, but I can figure it out.
Garuda 1, stand by over the castle. Wait for Garuda 2's takeoff.
You have to title update for that one? Yeah. It's now Game Pass Core. I know. I've had to buy it a couple times for videos and stuff. But I'm a boomer. So I still just say Xbox Live every time.
Roger.
The no damage run's gonna be a bitch. That's gonna suck so much ass. That's just not gonna be fun, is it? Because even I think someone said that all you have to do is just as soon as you take damage, you like quit out to the menu and just start the mission you're on over again. But that's still gonna suck so much ass.
Sorry I'm late. Garuda team, continue patrolling the skies over Grace Maria and keep an eye on your radars.
It's been some time since we've been able to fly
Many plans this week. Many plans this week. Many. They should make online for like 360 titles specifically just free. That would be pretty based. Machine gun and flak is the bane of that metal. It just sounds like it's going to be so frustrating. Especially with missions as long as like the liberation of Grace Maria being in this game with just as many targets as that mission has too.
Get your head out of the clouds and focus on the mission. We're still
Ugh.
at war here. Garuda team, head to Southeast Residential. I'm about to send you an objective point on radar.
Gonna want to see if there are any strategies for it. It's just gonna be avoid damage, probably abuse the Nosferatu. To be honest. Yeah, spam allied support and mini missiles is what I was gonna say. Just try to blow up everything as quick as possible, basically. Be very careful when I have a missile warning, because I tend to kind of just keep doing what I'm doing and glance at the radar real quick to see if I'm okay. Maybe be a little more careful than that, just for consistency.
I know it's old news, but I just like saying it. Grace Maria is ours once more. You can say that again.
Garuda team, get to the King's Bridge.
How about I fly between the buildings and give them all a nice little air show?
Bad idea. No one wants to watch you stinking up the sky, Avalanche. If you want to goof off, save it for the ground. A wild jet will only get people on edge down there.
I don't know what you mean.
Still can't take a joke, I see. Let's go out for a cool one after the mission, Shamrock.
Garuda 1 and 2, get to the castle.
There's a couple arguing at the foot of the King's Bridge. Somebody intercede.
This one goes out to Dominic, serving with the tank battalion. Maria has a little message for you.
Garuda team,
Dealing with
pass
the
over
drones when
castle.
they're tailing
Your
you? Yeah, it's gonna be
patrol mission's over
awful.
now. Nice work. Stand by until granted permission to land. Talisman, think you can go out with Avalanche instead of me?
Why? Why, Shammy?
Hope you don't mind. I need to be alone tonight. My wife and daughter are
Oh, you can restart checkpoints too? Okay. That shouldn't be as bad then. If checkpoints can be reset, that's not as bad.
I've confirmed an unknown on radar. That's no fighter, it's traveling too fast.
What's going on?
An unknown is coming in from the northeast. All planes assume combat formation. The unknown just jumped off radar. Hold on.
When they added an
Multiple
Iron
objects
Mode
are traveling on the same coordinates.
campaign completion achievement to 4 and 5, did they?
I've got a visual. Those are missiles. Ghost Eye, we've got cruise missiles.
Did they actually add that? I never heard about that.
Intercept those cruise missiles. Keep our city safe.
I'm a sucker for a permadeath mode. This is a known thing. I love a good permadeath challenge. They did? Ooh. I would actually enjoy those. I really like a good permadeath, to be honest. This mission shouldn't be too bad. It might be near the end, but shouldn't be awful. I think everyone should 100% a Lego game. They're just fun. Oh. I genuinely, when what's it? Was it the Skywalker Saga? Is that what the new Lego Star Wars was called? When that came out, I started playing it and I was like, yeah, this is fun. Actually, I was playing it like a little bit at a buddy's house who had bought it, and we were playing it like couch co-op, like the classic, right? And we were like, oh my god, yeah, this is great. This is so good. Reminds me of playing the old Lego Star Wars, right? I made the grave mistake of being like, dude, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna 100% this on stream because this is great. And it was great for like 20 hours-ish. And then after that, it was just nothing but pain. But mind-numbing grind. Oh, they're way up there, that's why. I did do it. I did. I regret it, though. Because now I never want to touch a Lego game again. At least not for a very long time. Oh, ignore my DM then? It's fun. You know what? I'll add it. I'll add it. That would be fine. Literally right before I said that, False DM'd me and was like, can we play a Lego game? I've never played a Lego game before. The timing on that is so good. The issue with Skywalker Saga was that it was so fucking bloated. Oh my god. That game was just too much. Just way too much. Because I don't even remember how many like collectibles and stuff there were to go and get. But it was so fucking many. It was such a ridiculous amount. Good lord. Back off, boys. I don't exactly have a ton of time to be doing this with the machine gun. Because she ate the Legos, remember? Wasn't allowed to have them. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
No, false. We'll play one. Yeah, 1,200 Kyber bricks. That sounds right. And you know what happened to me during that 100%? On literally the final day, like I started stream with like 99.8% that day. Mid-stream, they dropped an update for the game that just added more open world content for free. So literally the day that I was finally like, I was free, I was good to go, they updated it and they added more shit to grind out. Literally in like the last hour of me finishing the run. Fuck that game. Fuck that game.
Sixth wave of unknowns incoming. Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
I suggested one that has a lot of games. That one has 2. It's only 2 games. Ow. Bro, maybe I should just set them to cover, actually. That might be a better idea for this.
Target down.
I can't tank that. Thank God I realized. I was about to do that thing where I'm like, ah, it's fine. I'm on normal. Let me just hit this real quick. This isn't even my final form. It did. It pulled a fucking Frieza on me, man. It was just, it had one more form yet to show. Whoa, that was close. That one came in really hot, actually. Jesus. I would use Allied Assault, but from my many runs of this mission, I already know that the Allies can't hit these missiles for shit. There we go.
I can identify each launch position by following the trajectories. Command, give me the velocity during each terminal phase.
There's a little baby, a little piss baby. Did you piss your pants, baby? Little piss baby.
I'm not a piss baby. I'm not. It's not true. Isn't there gonna be... Yeah, I was gonna say more missiles still, but like where? Isn't Joint Assault the second PSP game after this? Yes. Makes no sense. Yeah, every time I've tried to let them like handle one cluster while I go after another, I've failed the mission from trusting them with it. So I'm just not going to. I know better by now. Joint Assault sounds painful. Bro, after some of the others, I don't think it can be that bad. I did 5 and 0. People said it's about the same as ACX. Like people who actually did go in 100% both said that they're about the same. But apparently Joint Assault's multiplayer is shorter to complete. So that will help because that was the longest part of X. Was just grinding the multiplayer. But people said it's less of a grind to max out the multiplayer stuff in Joint Assault. Ironically, the co-op game is less of a grind to max out the multiplayer stuff on. But I'm not complaining. If that's true, I will absolutely take it. The only issue with Joint Assault is that flight model, man. I'm gonna have to deal with that for so long. I would have thought it would be worse. Me too. But that's what like everyone who's done both was saying, is that they're about the same, but the multiplayer isn't as long on Joint Assault. So I'll take it. Because the single player on X wasn't even what took up like half of the time. I genuinely think like 60-ish% of that grind was all multiplayer. That's what made that game take so long. And the money grinding. The economy in X is bad, but that's a whole other thing. Oh, Jesus. I actually know this riddle, so I'm going to refrain. I've heard this one before. I don't know what the machine gun reticle's trying to point at for me. Oh, there we go. That's a good... That was good. That's actually huge. Oh, I got it. It's fine. Okay. That was about how difficult I thought that would be with machine gun only. It did get a little close to near the end, but not too bad. How the fuck did I jump from number 3 to number 1 in a single message? I don't understand the XP system on YouTube. I really just don't, to be real with you.
Talisman. An angel doesn't turn in his wings until after his last dance, right?
Joint Assault does have good customization. I always forget that that was a thing in that game. And it was an S rank. Do you just not have to shoot down any additional planes in that mission? Like, is it just a free S rank?
Damage as a result of the missile impact, but there are no signs of any re-invasion attempts from enemy units. Damage suffered near the capital was minimal. The cruise missile launched at this time has a different structure than those used against Amerian attacks. We have a division running tests on it as we speak. Stand by for your next order to engage.
Sorry, texting. My bad. Yeah, I forgot about all that stuff in Joint Assault. Like, genuinely, the one thing that just stands out to me from Joint Assault is the flight model. It's like that and Suleimani stood out in my head, and then the mission where you fly the Boeing. And everything else I feel like I forgot about that game. It's just those 3 things that really stuck in my head. Looking forward to the World War II planes? No. As cool as they are, they're terrible. So not really, because I'm going to have to do kill rate with them too. Like, I'm gonna have to use them enough to basically max out the little XP bar that they give it. So not really, no. Oh. How bad is the flight model? It's pretty bad. It's definitely one of the worst controlling AC games, which like is so weird because ACX that came right before it on the same system controls perfectly fine, but Joint Assault doesn't.
But why?
It's just so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. For flying the World War II planes a number of times, I would assume we'll probably just get that in the process of doing kill rate. At least I hope.
What do you mean?
I hope I don't have to like really grind out the World War II planes beyond that.
As a soldier of Estovakia, there are certain obligations I must meet. It is my
Like Fallout 1 made in GZ Doom. I did not see that, no.
This is all I can tell you.
What does that entail? It literally is just it's a PSP game thing. I think those two are the only ones that have it. Maybe the 3DS game has it. It's a handheld thing, if nothing else. But I think it's just the PSP games. But basically, it's just what's it? It's a required amount of kills to like fill up the bar that each plane has, and get a special skin for it as a reward. So basically, it's just you have to use every plane in the game enough to like max out the XP on it. Is basically all it is. But they call it kill rate. It's a super weird label for it. Sounds like a grind. It is a grind. It definitely is.
I was foolish. I carelessly crossed over to this side of the border, and I was fortunate enough to meet Melissa on the way. We have grown to be very close. Yes. If I had not been driving through the wide open plains here in your country, we would have never crossed paths.
There we go.
You've lost your wings, but you've gained the land in return. Now you can see the sky as these people do.
The rings on Ludmilla's collar are huge. Oh my god, they are huge. Bro, who are those made for?
And let the sky fall down on these people.
You're right, they're massive. Like, when she put her hand up next to it, it made me realize those are not her rings. Neither of them can be. That's crazy. Man is 8 foot tall. My god. That one ring is for like Andre the Giant, dude. Holy shit.
Its vulnerable points are described in this data. I need you to get this information to the
I mean, especially if that's his ring finger? Are you shitting me? That looks like a game that like, or sorry, a ring. I don't know where game came from. That would go on your thumb. And even then, you'd have to have a pretty big hand for that. No wonder she wandered into a war zone for him. I mean, shit. If that's his ring finger, Jesus. Ain't a hand ring.
I'll be relaying orders to you. We have received.
Could you imagine wearing that around your neck? Putting that on a fucking necklace?
A potential launch area for that
Oh my god.
shot at Grace Maria. It most likely came from a facility.
This plot point has the worst logic behind it. Anyone realize that? Bro, I swear to you, every plot point in Ace Combat 6 has no logic behind it. Like, as soon as you think about anything in this game seriously, it falls apart so fast. This game's story is ridiculous.
They were to hit the Earth. The Estovakians had developed a giant railgun for the
Lucky
purpose of
woman.
intercepting those meteors. But for some reason, they stopped short of bringing it to fruition, and soon after, meteors had fallen on many nations, Slovakia among them. There is not much intelligence available concerning this giant railgun, and nothing of it has been made public.
How does a
since the
civilian
prototype.
intercept the
Some
military?
from the American Ministry of
Because
Science
he
and
was in
Technology
the
were
castle
concerned
and then
about the
ran
potential dangers of the
down
military
into the
interception
tunnels,
system
and then in the
used
tunnels
as a
he met
weapon
the
of war.
kids, and the kids
As
brought
crisis
him
loomed,
to the
the
women,
nations banded
and then he was just like, hey,
and
look at
decided
this
to prohibit any
classified
further development of the
data,
nuclear interception system.
these
Although
classified
the
fucking
technology was being
railgun
developed
plans,
for
look at
peaceful
this,
purposes,
isn't this
the
wild?
potential for evil was
And they were like,
far
oh my
too
god,
great
that
a
is
risk to
wild.
take.
Let's go
America
hijack a
cannot make
radio
peace
station.
until the threat of cruise missiles
And they
has
did
been
that.
completely eliminated. You've been assigned to
Is
investigate
combat
an
rule
area
number
just
one,
north of
shut
Rhode
up and
Island.
make planes go boom?
Destroy any
Exactly.
cruise missiles found and their facilities. If you happen to encounter any threatening objects, move into attack formation immediately. Blow the hell out of all
The funny thing is that
It's time
everything
to
I
put
just
an
said
end
sounds like a
to this
shitpost, but it's
tragic
actually
period in
just
our
a
history,
quick summary of that
which
whole
emerged
plot
as a
point.
result of the Ulysses incident.
That is actually what happens. Alright, last machine gun only mission. Free me from this prison. I never got how they used radio to transfer chandelier data so fast mid-mission. That's another part of it. How do they transfer these blueprints over radio? How did they do that? Genuinely. How'd that happen? Can you count shot up? Yeah, YouTube algorithm's doing its thing. I swear they changed something with how live streams are being handled in the algorithm. Because I have noticed a consistent pattern with it. But it's new as of like a few weeks ago.
I think it's coming from Grace Maria's radio
They just
station.
Morse coded a whole
War's
PDF.
on air.
I don't know a whole lot about war, but there's something I need to tell you.
This airband is reserved for wartime defense purposes.
Please, pilot.
Easier on the hardest difficulty because of the different hitbox on Mission 9. The Mission 9 hitbox is funny because the hitbox isn't actually inconsistent like that. It's genuinely just marked wrong. Like where the little square pops up to like show you where it's supposed to be is placed wrong. Someone sent a YouTube video of another guy doing it after I just happened to get it
Grace Maria base.
by luck on my first go.
Let's hear her out first.
And you see exactly where the target is when he shoots it, and it blows up and everything. But it's just straight up not where the square is that marks the target. So the issue with that isn't that it's actually buggy, it's just that they placed it in the wrong spot. It's fucked up. The algorithm ported me into this stream, see? I told you. They did something to live streams to push them more. Under the right circumstances. I've definitely noticed a pattern with it. Because it's happening on False's stream too, the same way. So it's not even just my channel. It's like I'm seeing it in other places as well. Other smaller streams on YouTube as well. It's pretty consistent. Suddenly had 90 plus. Yeah, it seems like the algorithm is pretty heavy on pushing live streams right now. Which, hey, I'll take it, because YouTube has never really done that much for their, for their live stream platform.
I'm a furry again!
She was always a furry. Alright, let's hope this isn't a disaster. That only does 7% though.
Big figure just pounding me.
Weak points are its cooling units. If you can destroy those, it'll heat up
Come on.
and collapse on its own.
Give me targets. Mark 'em! Son of a bitch.
Do you two have any proof of this?
We're trying to get you the data. The radio station crew is sending it now.
Data received. Roger. All
Let me hit him,
planes,
man.
I'm sending you data concerning the enemy's weapon capabilities.
Insert dial-up noise here. There we go. We got the data. I would agree that this thing looks a lot cooler than Stonehenge. I would definitely agree.
That thing's not gonna budge under a few attacks.
Okay. Did the stream have a little fucky wucky there? Just me?
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Can't just be me? Okay, not just me. Not again. Seems fine now. It was a big hiccup? Yeah, okay.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
It seems like it's chilling now.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Just drill all the way through in one go. You love to see it. Okay, that hurts. I can't fly that slow through those.
Launch of enemy cruise missile confirmed.
Noted.
It's headed straight for Grace Maria.
Starting the Iron Man mode campaign now. Can't be that bad. Probably. I got through a bit of that. All the targets are over on this side now. I mean, well, I haven't played Gears 5 yet, to be fair, but I don't remember anything in 4 being, like,
They've just initiated the launch
too
sequence.
bad.
Missile was evaded.
I don't know, maybe there was? It's just, I mean, it has been a decade since Gears 4 came out. Holy fuck. More than a decade, even. Right? No, was it, has it been exactly a decade? Was it? It was 2014, right? Or was it 15? I don't think Gears 4 and Halo 5 were the same year.
There's one left.
It must have been 2014. Surely.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Oh, on hardcore? You can do it on hardcore as well? That's really not too bad.
Is that it?
Oh, 2016. Shit. Okay. Oh, was Ultimate Edition 2014? Why is Gears 5 called Gears and not Gears of War? I don't know. I think they were trying to, like, do a rebrand thing.
Little girl was right. The thing still isn't dead.
I'm not really sure why they just went with Gears 5. Problem? I don't know. I don't know.
This.
I've never particularly minded because, I mean, I've always just called Gears Gears anyway. Back in the day, I remember a lot of people calling it GAO.
Leave this to me. I'll move in for a closer look.
But I always just called it Gears
Garuda 2.
for, like,
Going
shorthand.
in alone at low altitude. Garuda 2, that's too dangerous. I know it's dangerous, but it's time for me to dance with the angels.
Iron Man is no loading saves. Normally it's both. In non-strategy games, that is. In strategy games, it's no loading saves just to prevent you from save scumming. Because there's like... strategy games typically have like a loss condition for your whole campaign, right? Like it gets to a point where you're just fucked and you can't really continue. Whereas with like something like Gears of War, it just how do you translate that over? You do permadeath.
Did you get the data?
Data confirmed.
Imagine if COD dropped the Call of Duty and just went with COD. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. I don't know why they did it. It's a weird branding decision. Dom, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Speaking of Gears.
I'm losing trust. But maybe I won't need it. Let's see what these angel wings can do.
Good night, Shammy. I got this one, don't worry.
Shamrock, you're off radar.
Shamrock, respond!
Shammy's basically like the Dom of Ace Combat.
All planes, get in there and save him! Shamrock is alive! He's gotta be alive!
Ghost Eye, take it easy. The backup cooling unit's inside the battery. Take a look at the bottom. Moving to dive down into the battery. I'm gonna take out that backup cooling unit.
Oh, we're gonna have to. Oh, yeah, okay. That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck so much ass. Maybe I just keep using allied attack and sitting way away from it until they just blow it all open. That's probably my safest bet here. Like that. Just wait for them to take out all the AA guns so that I can actually get in there. That's pretty much safe. Yeah, we're down to one more now. We're safe. All right, beautiful. Slow her down. Slow and steady so that I don't fuck it up at the end. I didn't get the gun. I didn't get the gun. God damn it. Ever thought of 100%ing the Medal of Honor franchise instead of COD? Yeah, I'll be real with you. Medal of Honor is great, but I don't like it as much as COD. You know what? I'll go get a repair. I got time. I think. One of the game series ever. The first couple were great for when they came out, but like the old Medal of Honors just didn't age very well. It's kind of like a GoldenEye 64, right? Where if you can get into them, they are really good, but they just aged poorly. And then the newer ones, well, especially like the new modern era ones that they tried to like reboot with, are just very mid. They're just very like it's a shooter that exists, certainly. Airborne is probably the best one, at least for me. That's the one that I remember enjoying the most. Didn't the series die 20 years ago? No, they were doing the reboot games, I don't know, like 10 years ago? And Airborne was like late 2010s. Yeah, they did that VR game recently. Not super recently, but maybe like a few years ago. Yeah, 2020 sounds about right. Yeah, the gameplay didn't age well in the old Medal of Honors. Do you think Battlefield has the potential to replace COD for you? No. They are very different experiences. I don't really directly compare Battlefield and COD like that. Because COD is more like arcadey 6v6 multiplayer. on like smaller maps to mid-size maps, whereas Battlefield is like arcadey, mass scale multiplayer. Like 2042 upped it to 64 v 64 on just ginormous maps. And then yeah, like vehicle play and squad play and all that is a big thing with Battlefield. The progression systems and like the way that the grinds are set up are totally different. They're very different experiences. I'm of the opinion that they don't really like cancel each other out or replace each other necessarily, if that makes sense. Died in the prologue, random nade. There's no way. It can't be that bad, right? I'd argue Battlefield can be more fun. I mean, which can be more fun is certainly just a preference thing, but I don't think either of them replace each other because they're doing totally different things. Because, like, even, you know, Battlefield has surpassed COD in popularity for short periods of time in the past. It just never lasts very long. Because they don't replace each other or kill each other or anything like that. Like, remember Battlefield 1? That was way more popular than Infinite Warfare. They came out like a couple weeks apart. It has a very different player base. Yeah. And there's a lot of overlap. Like, I love both. A lot of COD players and Battlefield players love both. But you play the two for different things, right? Like, they don't really replace each other like that. It's so different. You can have your two cakes. Absolutely.
Talisman, we can trust you with this, right?
I think that COD and Battlefield have always coexisted and will probably always continue to coexist. Because even though there is a lot of overlap, like they're very different. It's like how there's so much overlap between the Ace Combat and Armored Core fandoms. Yet at the same time, I would never come on stream and be like, hey, you guys, do you think that Ace Combat 8 is going to replace Armored Core 6? Because even though it's generally the same fan base playing both, which it absolutely is, the meme is that the Venn diagram of Ace Combat and Armored Core fans is actually just a circle. Because every single one of them plays both and loves both. With few exceptions. They're just so different. Have you ever played Seaman? God, that game is so cursed.
Piss on him. Piss on him. Piss on him.
Not quite a circle. I've never played Armored Core. Fix it. Become circle. You like Ace Combat, so guess what? You're gonna love Armored Core. You just have to play it. It is such a consistent rule. It's actually crazy. It's genuinely so wild how consistent it is. I knew Ace Combat from an ex-girlfriend. She loved Armored Core. The meme is true. See? See? You guys just wait until I get false on one of them, then that's going to be the gateway to the other one. You just watch. She keeps trying to refuse my advances on both. She's like, no mech game. No plane game. I won't do it. But someday she'll crack under the pressure on one of them, and that will open up the gateway to both of them. You just wait. I swear it, chat. I swear it.
Now come on. Let's get back home.
I'll make you a new mech and plane game VTuber yet. Just be patient. I only said maybe to one. Exactly. I only need one. I only need one. That's the thing. Yeah, I did get her to say maybe to Armored Core 6 because it has a seamless co-op mod. So I was like, we could both make our big mech and play together. And she's like, okay, maybe. Maybe 6. Mech game is just third-person shooter, and I'll die on the hill that Armored Core is actually an RPG deep down. I would definitely agree with that. Would you rather AC6 or AC6? AC6. Definitely. Like, not even close. I like AC6 way more than AC6. They're both good, but I like AC6 just a lot more than AC6. The rings did shrink. You're right. Maybe it wasn't his finger ring. Because they did shrink. They did. It wasn't his finger ring after all.
A ceasefire agreement is to be arranged between our two nations next week. We can finally return to
Ludmilla, come on, girl. Keep it PG here? I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? They shrink in colder temperatures.
I never thought in a million years.
Oh my god.
Guess I'll just have to stick it out in this wheelchair until I heal up.
Hey, Ace Combat modders. There's got to be an Ace Combat 7 modder out there who will hear my cries. Ace Combat 7 co-op mod.
But I'm actually
I'm just saying.
good about this. If only my wife and daughter could have joined
I'm just
me to
saying.
enjoy this. That's the only other thing I could have asked for.
Man, that would kick ass. It actually would. It unironically would kick ass to be able to play that campaign in co-op.
The Golden King is shining bright up on a tank in the plaza. His smile brings a sense of happiness to everyone. And now, I'm off to meet the mother and daughter behind those unforgettable voices from the radio. They're all smiles here. A whole legion of angels.
I wish I had co-op missions like Infinity. That would be good. That would be one thing that, like, I don't think they'll necessarily do it for 8. Like, I'm not putting it on the things I expect from the next Ace Combat. But if I could make, like, a dream wish list, I would definitely want a co-op campaign from Ace Combat 8. Because the only one that's, like, legitimately done that, other than Infinity, which is now shut down, is Joint Assault. What engine was Ace Combat again? What engine do they make these games in? I have no fucking clue. I think AC7 is Unreal 4. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, AC7 is on Unreal Engine 4, but I don't know what they used before that. Oh, okay. 7 uses Unreal Engine 4. Infinity used CryEngine, but every game before those were just using in-house engines. You know what the Cobra engine is? No. Does that mean 8 will be on Unreal 5? It will probably be on Unreal 5, yeah. And again, it'll probably be fine, because like Unreal 4 had the same reputation and 7 turned out fine. So I wouldn't worry about it. Was Kingdom Come Deliverance made in CryEngine? Was it actually? Sure as shit was. What the fuck? Wow, would you look at that? Devs are good at optimizing, don't worry about it. Yeah. Because, yeah, Unreal 4 had just as bad of a reputation, if not maybe worse than Unreal 5 has, like right now. But much like Unreal 5 right now, you can find plenty of Unreal 4 games from that period that were perfectly fine on a technical level and a visual level, and AC7 is definitely one of those. So I think it'll be perfectly fine. I wouldn't worry about it. CryEngine isn't underrated, it's just that no one fucking uses it because it was terrible to use. And I mean, it's still around, but still, no one really uses it because it's awful to use. Like, half of the CryEngine games that I can name for you were made by Crytek. Like, genuinely, the guys that made the engine made, like, more than half the games that actually run on the engine. Because just no one was using it, even though they would license it out. It was a bitch to work with. Notoriously a bitch to work with. Oh yeah, Prey 2017 is CryEngine. That one I knew. At least it's not Frostbite. Wait, Frostbite's the same. Amazing engine, awful to work with, so no one really does. Like id Tech 3, no one used it but id and Raven. Hey, you know what game runs on id Tech 3? Every Call of Duty game. Just saying. Just saying. Like, literally, Black Ops 6, Warzone, all that shit. id Tech 3. Granted, modified versions of id Tech 3 that they've iterated on over the years, but every single COD game runs on id Tech 3. Genuinely. Fun fact, if you're not a COD nerd like me. Great series to be a nerd for in the gaming space. No one judges you at all, trust me. No one judges you at all for being this into Call of Duty. Plug my phone in. Rage Engine, there we go, is cool. Is very cool. I wish they would license it out. But chances are, like, half the time with these awesome engines that are originally made for in-house. What's it? With all of them, they always end up being awful to use if you don't know how to use them. Like, if you're not the guys that made them. Saying all CODs are on id 3 is like saying all Valves are made on id Tech. No. Because the CODs, up until, like, I think MW2, were legit just running on unmodified id Tech, and then they started iterating on it. It's more like saying that all Valve games are made in Source. Or I guess maybe Gold Source. But even then, they didn't modify it so much to be, like, the difference between Gold Source and Source. That was a much more drastic transition. I think Rage was id Tech 4. I think Rage was like id Tech 5. Hold on. I want to say 5. Right? It is id Tech 5. Let's fucking go. I know my id Tech. Let's go. Mega textures. Yes. Oof. It was purely a guess, to be fair. I was literally just thinking, like, okay, if we're on IdTech 9 right now, then surely in 2011, they had to be at least up to 5. That was the only reason I said it, to be totally honest with you. But I'll take that win. I'll take it. I think it was CryEngine. No, BO2's the same engine. COD has never used CryEngine, no. They've always used IdTech, and then even when they started making their own modified branches of it, they've never like made an entire new engine. They just make slight adjustments to IdTech to optimize it for like modern development. It's hilarious. It's very funny that they still use it the way that they do. But legitimately, when like Treyarch earlier this year was posting job listings, on their job listing, they still label the engine you'll be working within as IdTech 3. Like in-house, they still just straight up are like, yeah, we use IdTech 3. It's really funny. I love it. I only ever played Rage 2 for like 30 minutes before getting bored and dropping it. I mean, the thing is, both Rage games are very boring outside of just the shooty. Both of them have like great FPS mechanics and design, but everything else is so bland. Like the world and story and all that is just such a nothing burger in those games. But they both have great gameplay. Especially 2. 2's gameplay is awesome. So good. But just the rest of the game is so boring. It's just, you're literally there for nothing other than the shootouts in Rage 2. And then, yeah, the car shooting is the worst part.
Got everything? Yeah, I'm okay. Here, honey, an offering for the king.
This is the last full campaign run. No damage time.
Look at my throat hole.
Listen to your teacher, okay? And
That's crazy.
give the king my best.
Dance with an angel, Mom. Yeah. Maybe we'll tango today instead of waltz.
Bibbidi bobbidi bitch.
That's our way of saying goodbye.
Yep, that one's still good. That one's still really good. It never plays. Like, I think that's only the second time that I've actually heard that one play.
I'd tell him in frustration to go dance with his angels. Matilda grew up hearing this, and now she uses it all the time. There's a nice view of the King's Bridge from our house. That iron giant is the pride of Grace Maria, our capital city.
Chat, you want to know what's so funny right now?
Old quarter of the city beyond the bridge, you can make
False.
out an ancient castle.
Just out of nowhere, while the cutscene was playing, there was nothing super new in chat going on.
Going there on a field trip today.
I like absent-mindedly opened up her Discord's general chat, and the first thing I see when I open it is False herself saying,
Golden King.
I don't want to derail Cole's chat,
He's been smiling for
but this dwerk or die kept coming up, and I was so scared to Google it.
the king
But
was a
actually, it
just
just says dance plus twerk.
but he
I thought
couldn't
something
find
else
the
and was
one
so
that
confused.
convinced his enemies to surrender without a single fight.
What did you think, False?
Afterwards, they found such warmth in his smile that they bowed down to him in humility. Anyway, that's how the story goes. His
I do
smiling
see you in
face
there,
still
yes.
touches
It's just funny that I
Matilda's
absent-mindedly like was clicking buttons on my computer.
The
And the
very
first thing I
first
see is
time
False
everyone
saying,
knows
I don't want to say
that
this in
it's
Cole's
so
chat and
sweet.
derail it.
The song on the radio seems to
Magic
be a
school bus
perfect
type
match
shit.
for
That one's
someone.
so good. I love Bibbidi Bobbidi Bitch. And that's literally like the second time it's played in
No idea what's happening.
weeks after me adding it.
That awful sound and the shaking. Was that a blast of wind?
Like, when did False finish Kingdom Hearts 3?
The castle disappeared.
Because that's from Kingdom Hearts 3. And I added it the day of. So, the fact that it's only played twice in that amount of time
all pilots.
is
Our
crazy.
capital city, Grace Maria,
But I
is
guess that's what happens when you have like 50 of them in there and it's just
attacks
pure
is
random
widespread
chance.
Throughout the city. All planes scramble and intercept all threats immediately.
Did you get all operation medals? Yeah. We just need to clean up the actual medals and then we're done with single player. Never forget what he took from us. I didn't take shit from you. I didn't. I did not. Give me micro missile.
Time to take off.
I'm ready to zoom. No damage. So I'm allowed to restart checkpoint as long as I have a 0% at the end of the mission. And I'm assuming I can't get hit and then repair. See that smug face? I didn't take shit from you. I didn't. Oh. That one might have gotten picked up. That one was just one loud pop. How's multiplayer gonna work? The multiplayer, according to Reddit and a couple people in chat, the multiplayer is still functional on Xbox Live. It's just that the matchmaking got disabled. So you can host like your own matches of it. You just can't matchmake for it. There aren't any players. That's where chat and maybe a desperate call to the Reddit comes into play. We are the players? Exactly. Because, like, mind you, Ace Combat X has no matchmaking either. We 100%ed Ace Combat X's multiplayer. I just have chat join. It works every time. We had full lobbies of Ace Combat X multiplayer going. That game just straight up doesn't have matchmaking. Why do you not talk about my new emote? Since you calling me out? I don't know if you want me to talk about it because I'm gonna if I talk about it, I'm gonna tell them what it's from. I'm gonna give them the context and ruin it. So how about that? You want me to still talk about it? I'll tell them the context of it. I thought it was dead. It pretty much is, but it literally is just, what's it? You have to, like, find someone directly who's hosting a match, or hosts a match with, like, people already set up to join, pretty much. Give us the lore. Still happened, it's canon. So you're fine with me telling them then? Because I will. I'll ruin the magic. If I tell them. Yeah, it's fine. Wow. Alright, so she has a new emote that's literally just a screenshot of me on Discord saying meow. But it is not because I literally just out of nowhere meowed at her on Discord. It's because last night we played a little bit of Black Ops 6 when we were hanging out. And while we were playing, I found a camo that you can unlock through one of the gun's mastery like progressions. That's a bunch of little cats, like pink and like pastel blue cats all over the gun, drawn all over it. And I showed it to her. I'm like, look at this. You might like this one. And she did like it. But it's on a terrible gun. It's on literally the worst pistol in the game. And to get it, you have to get like 100 headshot kills. And then I think the challenge is, after that, to actually get the camo, is that you have to get 15 kills with the pistol immediately after swapping your weapon. So you have to like have your primary out and then hot swap to your pistol and immediately kill someone 15 times. And yeah, it is one of the ones that once you unlock it, you can put it on any guns you want. But because the gun is so terrible and the challenges are kind of a bitch, she's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't think I could do that. So she said, and I quote, "You have to unlock it for me." So when I was taking a break from some work this morning, I played a little bit of BO6 and I unlocked it. And I sent her the screenshot of me having unlocked it, and I said, and I quote, "Meow," because cats. And she took it without the picture of the pistol along with it. She cropped that out and made an emote of just me saying meow. Nah? Yeah, hold on. That's a cool story and all. Mm-hmm. Chole's never beating the allegations. I got the, what's it? The receipts if I need them. I got them right now. I scrolled up to it. It wasn't that long ago. Cool Photoshop skills incoming.
What the hell was that? Where are they coming from?
He thinks he's Ocelot? Bro. I forgot to say this yesterday, but I watched some MGS3 cutscenes in Japanese to see if I liked any of the actors more. I did, by the way. A couple of them I did like more than the English cast. Oops, didn't mean to pause. But when Ocelot meows in the Japanese version of Metal Gear Solid 3, bro, it sounds like a cat in heat. Like, it is so bizarre. It's even more weird than in the English version. It's weird. They made the grown man meowing at people like even weirder than it already was. Cat in heat? Yeah. I should pull it up. Let me leave. I don't want to have to restart a checkpoint.
Air Defense Command has ordered an evacuation. You've been ordered to give up Grace Maria. Break away from this airspace and head west.
Are you out of your mind? We can't comply with that order.
We are militarily at a huge disadvantage. Comply with the order and head west.
This is Avalanche. We're not going anywhere.
Listen, it's only temporary.
Ocelot and heat and Snake is solid. No, that is not solid Snake.
Then regroup for a counterattack. Garuda team, you've made it out of the combat zone. Head for the rendezvous point.
I promise we'll be back for you. Just a little longer. I promise.
Hold on.
Ghost Eye to Garuda 1 Talisman and Garuda 2 Shamrock.
Our military has
Oh, here we go. It was a comparison, this one.
But our capital, Grace Maria, has been temporarily occupied by Estavakian forces. And the nation, the beauty.
Oh, cuts.
Ah, you're here at last.
Hold on, I'm skipping. Oh. That's the English one.
Put your foot down before I bend your penis.
Oh, trying to show them Japanese Ocelot, or at least play for them, because I'm not pulling up the video. It's too much of a pain in the ass.
As though the Golden King's gentle smile is moving farther away from me. Every now and then, I'd tell my daughter the story of the night some years ago.
I can't tell which one is better between those.
The sky was radiant with shooting stars.
He was so close to the meow lining up with Melissa screaming. It was unintentional.
Your father and I made countless wishes together.
That's haunting. It's totally different.
An asteroid called Ulysses came into Earth's orbit. And
Ocelot I actually liked more in Japanese in general. He was the character, but the meow threw me off. It's just so different. And I liked the boss more in Japanese too.
Fragments from the asteroid rained down on our eastern neighbor, Estovakia, damaging a great deal of their infrastructure and devastating their economy. Soon after, the news reported that their nation had fallen into a civil war, one that would last for years. Eventually, the internal strife was brought to an end when the generals came into power. In the midst of hardship, the citizens of Estovakia were convinced that the only way they could recover as a nation was to rely on a military government led by these generals. Before long, they went so far as to invade our nation, the Republic of Ameria. Our military was forced to retreat to Keswick.
False, what is happening in your general chat right now? Why are you just sending all of the emotes that you have of me?
My husband, a fighter pilot, also hasn't come home since.
And then a gif of a cat that says, "I live in your walls."
I walk on.
Oh, hold on.
I am unable to think. All I can do is
Leaking DMs incoming. I'm leaking the DMs.
Ever since we came to the
Hold on.
twisted remains of my daughter's school.
Check this out, chat. Check this shit out.
My soul has left me.
I have to defend my name.
I am empty.
Oh, it's set to the wrong monitor. Hold on. I will sue. It's too late. Oh, wait. It's tiny. It's too late. Behold. Behold the true events that conspired this morning. He's releasing the Chole files. I released the Chole files. Fake? Hold on a second.
Of a jet that was shot down. On what's left of the nose, I can make out some writing. Melissa. It's my name. What a cruel twist of fate for me to see this. My pilot husband.
You guys are lucky that it's surrounded by
with the same loving look on his face
shit that I will not leak. On like both ends. Because I was gonna pull up the Discord, but no. Your ass was being framed? Thank you.
And endured 2 weeks
Thank you.
of pure hell before finally ending up at a refugee camp at the border.
I am curious. It's nothing bad, just
I don't know any of the names on the list. My compatriots, who have now become refugees, gather around a
if I'm being framed.
to listen to the broadcast.
You did meow though?
Even though the station is broadcasting out of Grace Maria, occupying forces have taken complete control of the airwaves. The enemy must have completely overtaken our capital, Grace Maria.
I didn't see that this morning. That's so good. False just forwarded a message. A message of Snooze's in the Discord after she made the emote this morning.
The announcer went on to say that
Snooze immediately said, and I never saw this poor man can't even sneeze without the public knowing about it.
Stripped bare.
It's so true. So real, so true and real.
Starting right here in Grace Maria, I found a group of street children in front of the central station here, where the area has literally been reduced to a slum. Step on up here, little girl. What do you have to say about all this?
Go dance with the angels, mister.
My ears were not deceiving me.
Sanchez woofs in her chat, and you
That
meow
voice
in her
belonged
chat.
to my daughter.
Sanchez
Matilda.
woofs a lot more. That's like the one time I've done it, and she immediately screenshotted it so that she could say that I do it as if it were a regular occurrence. That is the one time, I think. Let me fact check. Yes, that is the one time. That is actually the one time. Not anymore? What do you mean not anymore? Search meow in your DMs. I did to fact check it. That is actually the only time.
I am Lieutenant Colonel Wojciech of the Estovakian Air Force. I arrived on a train to Grace Maria. To my detriment, I sustained a leg injury in the early stages of the war, relegating me to ground duty. I am now working as an intelligence officer for the Air Force. The ceiling has collapsed in the central station.
It's actually a good camo in
City is
BO6.
resigned to its fate beneath the
I am
Estovakian
like
flag.
genuinely
What a pitiful sight.
kind of sad that it's on such a terrible gun and is such a pain in the ass to get. If it was on like a good gun, then I would just be like, yeah, go for it. But the gun that it's on is terrible. Like I cannot in good faith recommend that False tries to get that camo for herself because it's just a bitch. It's not too bad if you play in hardcore, but False hates playing in hardcore. What camo? That cat one. That cat one. That I was in the screenshot.
There goes my
Yeah, you can
spirit
put it
golden.
on any gun that you've finished 100 headshots for, the way that that system works. Cause like, False, the first gun that she ever really attached to,
They will not be
coincidentally, just had one of its special camos,
a miserable city.
be like a flat pink color that applies to the whole gun. So now every other gun that she uses, once she's past the headshot requirement, just after using it enough, sorry.
The fine works of art, once displayed in this castle,
Hold
were
on.
completely gone before the occupation forces arrived.
She puts the pink camo on her guns that she uses outside of that.
The Golden King, the collective heart and soul of the city's people, along with the crown, have disappeared without a trace. I must relay this unfortunate information back.
Can
to
I
the
say it out loud? It's so funny.
They were quite fond
It's so
of
funny.
antiquities.
Oh, actually, the reaction? No, I was asking False if I could say it out loud. She said, and I quote, word for word, she just randomly messaged me and said, meow live and I will pop a titty. That's what I got caught off guard by there.
Slovakian bombers is heading toward Vitose, a city here on the island of Kessel.
That's what
The enemy's plotting
reaction
to storm
was.
Campania Airport, where our military is stationed, to stamp us out and put an end to this thing. Enemy bombers are approaching Vitose from the north. Our advanced
Crazy.
team estimates they'll be above the city in about 15 minutes. Air units are to cooperate with our radar facilities.
It caught me
and
so off
resume
guard.
operations. An enemy takeover of Vitose would mean the ultimate
Do it for the
destruction of our
titty. I was
country and
thinking
our
about it. That
and
was the
our area
conflict
people.
there.
Intercept them at once.
Sounds like a good deal. Do it. She followed it up by saying, I am kidding, though. So I don't know if the offer still stands. She like immediately said, I am kidding.
Garuda 1,
So
which plane should I select?
no judgment here.
How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
I don't think it's a standing offer.
passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitose.
Cowards, the lot of ya.
Head back to the base if you need supplies. You can land there at any time.
That's just bad decorum. I'll gift a membership if you do. You're telling me I could meow live on stream and get like a whole $5 for it?
This territory is all we've got left. Garuda team, it's in your hands. We've got to intercept those bombers. Stay within range of the radar facility. That should give you the upper hand in battle.
Honestly, good deal, you think?
Roger. Heading over to engage the enemy.
$5 is $5. I don't know. I don't know. Short-term gain for potential long-term damage. Exactly. Exactly.
Ow, wow. Ow, wow, 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 wow. That sounds like that fucking dog VTuber.
More enemy bombers detected on radar. It looks like another formation.
Or maybe I could turn that short-term gain
Because it's gonna get fucking clipped, bitch.
into a long-term gain if I took that $5 and I invested it into that new Aiden Ross and FaZe Banks crypto coin that's totally not a rug pull at all. Maybe I could turn it into a long-term return. You know, I could be like a millionaire off of that $5. I could be. Don't do that. I don't know. I could be a millionaire. I don't blame you, damn good deal. She's at work. That's part of why it caught me so off guard. Gotta invest early, that's how pyramid schemes work. I know, I know.
Bombers are still incoming. Stay sharp.
I still have to make false a brokerage account. Fuck. I keep forgetting to do that. I was gonna teach false how to invest and I keep forgetting.
Enemy bomber formation is confirmed down. I have to say you handled things well. Roger that, Avalanche. I'll just report you as gunned down and missing in action.
That's pretty harsh, Ghost Eye.
All planes, it's time to get on home now. Try and make it back for supper.
That's 2 missions down. Maybe it won't be so bad. The later stuff will get worse. But so far, it's been a breeze.
The enemy bombers have been intercepted. Enemy aircraft.
Who would have thought the first 2 missions in a super plane are easy to do without taking damage?
Our forces have taken advantage of this opportunity to
Certainly
arrange
not
a
me.
swift counterattack. We expect the best from you.
My daughter is alive somewhere in Grace Maria.
I should really do more as Chole's having so much fun with his portfolio. I want to have fun too. I do have fun. I do have fun with investing. I haven't looked at all today. Genuinely, I don't think I've opened it once. I shouldn't have looked today. What the fuck is happening? What's happening? What? Everything. Hey, chat. Everything's on sale today. Oh, the market closed 30 minutes ago. Never mind. I was gonna be like, everything's on sale. Go. But no, the market closed already. Wow. Wow. What happened today?
I start to feel as if
Oh,
Things never go as they are said to.
I'm like reading through the news section and I'm not seeing anything as to like why everything is dropping, but I know why. I know it. The quarterly GDP report is coming out tomorrow, and people are worried about it because if the report is negative, if this quarter was negative for the US GDP, then we're officially in a recession. So it's probably a lot of people selling off their, I guess, less foundational investments right before that report comes out in case we enter a recession tomorrow, like officially. That's probably why everything went down today.
To initiate a counterattack operation with all forces participating. Enemy forces have established a wide-scale defensive line around Sipley Field, consisting largely of...
I heard it will go into a recession next year. That's just not how that works. It goes into... We officially enter recession if the economy is negative, if the GDP is negative, over a certain amount of consecutive quarters. So if we're negative... on this previous quarter, when the report comes out tomorrow, then we will be officially in a recession tomorrow, starting tomorrow. But if it was positive over the last quarter, and that's what comes out in the report tomorrow, then we won't be able to enter a recession for at least a few more quarters because it has to be consecutive. There's really no predicting it, genuinely, because it has to be negative enough times in a row. You can kind of loosely predict it, but no. The UK is on the verge of a recession also. I did enjoy Trump's visit. Trump absolutely destroyed the UK PM by pure accident over and over again, and the UK loved it. I did see it. He was... And it's funny because it doesn't seem like he was trying to, but he was kind of just eviscerating him in that meeting. It was brutal. What's your prediction? I think it will be positive, would be my prediction, just based on how everything has been growing the last 3 months or so. Like, it's been a major period of growth for most US companies. At least most publicly traded US companies. It's been a huge period of growth. So I'm assuming it's going to be positive, but there is, of course, always the chance that, you know, it is negative because publicly traded companies don't paint the entire picture, even if they can indicate general trends. It was glorious. It was wild. And it genuinely didn't feel like he was trying to. That's kind of the best part. It does feel like he was just kind of speaking genuinely, but somehow just also unintentionally throwing zinger after zinger out there. The entire UK hates the PM. He got elected with 24%. How does that happen? Do you guys have an electoral system like ours?
Don't let enemy forces reach Warlock Battalion. Take them out before they cross the bridge. Quack's battalion is a small-scale unit. Don't let the enemy surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
The main enemy battalion has been destroyed. Thanks for that sweet air cover, boys. Seeing work's a beautiful thing.
Oh, it's parliamentary. Oh. That would be why. I forget that. Because I was like, even in an electoral system, you shouldn't see something that drastic. But that can absolutely... I mean, it can happen in an electoral system too, but... Yeah. Yeah. I feel like... I don't remember a time when the UK has liked their prime minister. Like, genuinely, I feel like my whole life you guys have fucking hated whoever's running your country. I feel bad. Same as Canada? True, actually. No one ever likes the Prime Minister. I mean, I guess that happens here too, to be fair. Because, I mean, realistically, it is just really easy to hate whoever's running everything, regardless of where you live. We kind of liked Bojo for a short while. Yeah, I feel like you guys have never really liked your Prime Minister as long as I've been at least able to be in the know. Oh.
Half of the remaining enemy forces are down.
We're halfway there.
Garuda 1, drive.
I want the tank battalion to keep up its delaying tactics. The transport battalion withdraws first.
I'm American. The hell is a Prime Minister?
This area has been cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete. Get back to base.
Looks like I won the bet.
The best part is I can't tell if it's a shitpost or genuine.
Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot sooner with you on board. I'm counting on you.
The poster child of "We always hate the PM" is Thatcher. True. The memes from Margaret Thatcher are so good. Like, I think of the one video. The Margaret Thatcher is dead.
We have completed this mission successfully. Emirian forces were able to
Can't even
expand
remember the whole
center of
video. It's
Keswick,
so good though.
expanding their power
It's the
and
same
reach.
guy who did
Estonian forces were driven off the front
things
line and
I
have
love to
retreated
shove
to
up my
Homophobia,
arse.
which is located in the center of the island.
It's the same fucking
This
guy.
mission should have given them a good
He's
taste
so
of what our
funny.
forces are capable of. Soon we'll be able to drive all Estovakian forces out of Keswick.
That's a terrible accent. That's actually what he sounds like. Hold on. Hold on. I'm pulling up things I love to shove up my arse.
This guy's up next, huh?
Because that is actually what he sounds like.
With my name, rank, number, and birthday.
Or sorry, it's objects, not things.
Objects that I've shoved up my ass.
That is what he sounds like.
Vibrators.
Okay, never mind. I thought it started more tame than that.
Hey, look at me. I'm no different.
Hold on, where's the other one?
I took for granted now seems so far away. Now that my little adventure here with Hawkeyes is over.
Here's the other one I was talking about.
Margaret Thatcher's dead.
Why is that one so quiet?
Margaret Thatcher's dead. Ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead.
This video is crazy.
They have nobody in power to provide the support they need.
It's a shame the bitch didn't die 87 years ago.
That one is a classic. That one is genuinely... Why is he so fucking funny for no reason? He's literally just yelling in like the most exaggerated British accent, and it's great.
The final remnant of Estovakian forces on this island.
Oh yeah, the UK is very unpopular right now because of the Online Safety Act.
The enemy is mainly distributed throughout
Which,
this
fair
mountainous
enough.
area, with Bartolomeo Fortress as its center of operations, providing a variety of high-level defensive measures and offensive might. This fortress also boasts strong anti-air capabilities. Our ground unit in this mission is to split into two groups, to the east and west, along with an air unit mainly providing ESN, which gives us 3 units in total. Garuda team, we need you to cover each of these units in whichever order you feel is necessary.
The whole of Europe has
The
adopted it.
situation will change
Yeah, the US is starting to adopt it too. That's why
You'll need to keep close tabs on
the UK is so
situation
unpopular.
of each unit to
And the thing is,
successfully
it's
complete
not
this mission.
because everyone is adopting the UK Act itself. It's because all the companies have to adapt to be able to operate within the UK anyway, that they're all just making a shift towards it right now. It's like the US isn't even officially adopting the act. It's just that so many American companies are putting that system into place just globally because they don't want to get hit with fines for operating in the UK without doing so.
Talisman, which plane should I pick? How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Actually eroding free speech. Yeah. The worst part is, like, if it was just in the UK, that's one thing, but the worst part is that the act genuinely requires companies to make global changes for it. And, what's it? The UK is just as big, or sorry, it's just big enough as like a consumer powerhouse that a lot of global companies will just do it. They will just bend the knee because not doing that would impact them too much in terms of like their bottom line.
Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation. Talisman is locked on.
Because like it seems like, you know, it shouldn't be that big of a deal when you just say that only the UK would be like what you'd have to lose if you wanted to ditch it and just not put a system like that into place. But if you've ever done anything like marketing or sales related, then you'll probably know that the UK is one of what's generally just called like the big four. And it's literally just the 4 countries on the world that have the most consumer spending power. The UK is one of them. So you essentially lose one of the 4 largest user bases. Not in terms of just the people themselves, but in terms of how much disposable income they have to spend if you don't bend the knee to that. Which is why so many global companies are doing it right now.
Watch out! They got a lock on you from the ground.
Warlock Battalion has arrived at the first checkpoint.
Can't freaking goon without giving my face away. Although I did see that people are scanning Sam's face from Death Stranding 2 and it's working. Like it's actually just bypassing the system because it looks so legit. I saw that going around.
Warlock Battalion needs cover.
We've made it to the objective point. Mission accomplished. Thanks for the air support.
Enemy's got a SAM.
I just want to stick my finger in there. This flap.
Warlock's Battalion has arrived at the first checkpoint.
Talisman, don't be afraid to request allied support.
Enemy chopper unit confirmed.
I would welcome US interference in our political system right now. Yeah. I feel like just anything that would slow stuff like that down would actually be beneficial. Not even just to you guys, but like for all of us. Because really the issue is that they can kind of just do whatever the fuck they want right now, as it is over there.
Second checkpoint at a steady pace.
Because like the EU did want to introduce something similar, but then like all of these organizations that exist to like provide specialists to kind of step in and be like, hey, this is why you shouldn't do shit like this, have stopped that a few times over now. But even though those same groups have stepped into the UK and been like, hey, you really shouldn't do this, they just don't give a shit. They're just doing it anyway. Because they can. They don't really have to give a shit.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Drive. Garuda team, provide support for Quant's battalion.
Their members of parliament get elected. Do they? Where my Brits at? Do you guys elect your parliament members through like popular vote?
The mission is going as planned. We're about halfway to the objective.
How exactly does that work over there? Correct? Okay. At least there's that.
Fox Battalion has arrived at the objective point. Mission accomplished.
House of Commons gets elected. Okay.
All planes, move on to the enemy fortress. Ground unit, continue engagement.
Roger. Talisman, it's time to mop the floor.
This is when I want Anonymous to step in and leak all their online activity and shame them into not doing this. That would be insane.
Reaper's emblem. Those are the aces who attacked Grace Maria.
Elected leaders of local areas. Okay. So pretty much exactly like our electoral system. Not exactly, but in that sense. Exactly like it.
Enemy fortress threat level has been reduced. Garuda team, don't let your guard down. Garuda 1, drive. Sam destroyed.
I can't remember who I was watching who was saying this, because this is, I mean, far from an original thought. But in regards to like the whole thing where they did introduce the bill as like, this is to protect kids under like 13 years old or whatever on the internet. And then of course it immediately way oversteps that and just starts censoring like any anti-government sentiment or whatever over there. It's always so easy to start with like the "this is to protect kids" thing, because like who the fuck says no to that? Like who's gonna try to block it under that reasoning?
Sam destroyed.
Garuda 2, enemy chopper down.
Special weapons running low.
I'm afraid it's gonna work. It'll definitely hit more hurdles here,
Almost has it under control.
but I feel like it probably will end up going through. And even if it doesn't, like Steam is already going to be putting it into place. A whole lot of other ones have been going into place. I'm trying to think of other like platforms that are already implementing it. But even if it doesn't officially get signed in here, we're still going to feel the effects on it on a lot of services, because the UK's version of it just requires it to be like site-wide. It can't even be like a local change for that region. Their version is super overreaching as is. So even just the fact that theirs went through is going to affect everyone.
Get into some serious combat.
It just starts there? Yeah, exactly.
Our post to the Iron Bridge was shot to hell by enemy aircraft. Those ever so helpful choppers were nice enough to wait until the last second to come bail us out of that death trap. The three of us are all that's left of our company. Sergeant Torch is our driver.
Which, a lot of good that's doing. By the way, you go to Steam New and Trending still, and like, just look at what's right there. I looked yesterday out of curiosity while I had a news video on talking about all this. And like someone joked about it. They were like, have you ever been to Steam New and Trending? And I went to look. And of the 8 games that were on my New and Trending list at just the time that I opened it, 4 of them were porn games. So it hasn't done much to Steam, at least. It really hasn't affected a whole lot. Watching Bellular? I might have been. I don't watch a lot of Bellular, though. But he does come up on my feed from time to time. So maybe. I don't remember who it was, to be honest with you. Because I was working and I just had it on in the background.
I always knew Donnie had sticky fingers. Apparently he was robbing banks before he joined the service. What an idiot.
It might have been, though.
Just hear me out. About 5 years ago, before I joined the military, I was digging a tunnel straight towards...
You can turn off that option on Steam. You can, but then there are a lot of just like normal games that end up getting the same like sexual content tags or whatever. And it will hide those from your storefront too. So I just have my Steam like totally unfiltered, and it's a shit show. New and trending, I mean.
What the hell are we still doing here? Once we're back on the mainland, we've got to get to that bank before the Estovac.
Let's say really loving brothers and systems or systems. Sisters. Yes, that's what I understand about it too so far. Remember that the English PM has 3 secret grinder boyfriends that torched his secret love nest after they all fell out, and he's being a moral authority. It is a good thing to remember.
I'm about to go over the mission contents. Finally, the day is near. We have organized enough troops and intelligence to retake the mainland. Soon the American military will initiate an operation designed
And like, I'm not even too concerned about like doxing my face or my name, obviously. Because like, that's out there already. For me, that's fucking everywhere. But when it comes to like, you know, sending in a driver's license for identification, you know what else my driver's license has? My home address.
So do all you can to see it through to the end. This mission will be divided into multiple.
So that is more like, I don't want like every database out there to have my home address. And yeah, I did hear that they're also looking to ban VPNs over there.
In order to thoroughly defeat enemy forces close to the sea.
Did mouthwashing get taken down? I didn't hear about that.
It would be to our advantage if you could rush to various attack points and take them out before our units have to deal with them. Swift and accurate execution is extremely important in this mission. In order to gain a secure foothold.
No, mouthwashing is up. I can buy it right now.
Show us what you're made of out there.
Oh, sorry, the trailer's playing. No, mouthwashing is fine. I heard Fear and Hunger got hit. That would probably be more legit. No, I can also buy that right now. Because yeah, Fear and Hunger is already just an adults only rated game. So that wouldn't have shocked me. But no, Fear and Hunger, I'm looking at the store right now too. And I could buy it if I wanted to. I really don't. But that's also still there. Oh, hold on. I want to see if the COD update happened where they separated everything out. Doesn't look like it yet. Since I have Steam up, I was curious. Oh, wait. Wait, no, maybe it did. Never mind. I think it did. I think it did. Modern Warfare 2 and 3 have their own directories in my library now. But in the separation, the achievements got reset. Maybe if I just log into them, though, with like my Activision account, they'll automatically all go back through. But I have no achievements on those games now. I probably just have to like open the game and link my account back up, and they'll all populate again. Oh, it got removed from itch. Don't know about Steam. Yes, I know that itch got hit like really, really bad. But from what I understand, that's just because itch's legal team is very, very tiny. Whereas Steam, they're gonna have a lot more to deal with. Itch was dangerous to scroll even with filters. Yeah, Itch was kind of known for it, to be fair. Like, as great as it is that a site like Itch exists, Itch has never exactly been known for having, like, good content moderation policy. Twitch definitely could have banned me because of itch when I just wanted an indie horror game. I remember that clip. I remember that.
Roger that. You can count on me.
Warlock Battalion preparing to disembark. We've only taken light damage. Let's get this party started.
Come on. Oh, I didn't get all of them. You know, this no damage run has actually not been bad.
I'd rather freaking. Your asshole.
No one said YouTube was smart. True. They've got me on the good boy list. That tells you everything you should know.
Enemy ground forces are almost completely destroyed. This mission is going smoothly.
Our AN battalion is demolished. The Americans are overwhelming us. Enemy forces are almost eliminated. Thanks to government team. Microelectronics doesn't get no more. Sometimes every last one of them.
Gonna eat those words. I don't know. This mission is pretty long, so this is probably one of the first ones that would be a bitch, if any. This is the first longer mission in the game. But when you're using micro missiles, everything goes kind of quick, to be fair.
This is Yellow Jacket. We'll be flying escort for the transport choppers. Special cargo unit moving to recapture airport. Garuda team, we need you to deal with anything in our way.
Bring it around town. So badass.
Warning, incoming missile.
Infantry vehicle. Stop them dead in their tracks.
Check this out. Big micro missile shot incoming.
Garuda 1, drive.
Our transport chopper is about to fly over Watara. Destroy any anti-aircraft artillery you can
Whoa.
find in the vicinity.
Went after credit card companies because Steam and Itch were ignoring their requests. Steam is still ignoring them too. That's the best part. Leave it to Steam to always be the fucking based ones with all this shit. Because seriously, it's always Steam. It is always Steam.
Enemy reinforcements detected on radar. They're approaching our landing unit at high speed. We can't let anything happen to
It's not talking nearly as much. I don't know. I think the XP system is very poorly put together right now. It feels like it artificially pushes people up to the top, even if they're not actually participating quite as much, just so that it still feels like viable to participate. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting from it. The hero we need, not the one we deserve. It really does feel like that.
Enemy tank destroyed.
What have we done to deserve a hero as hella based as Steam? Whoa. Damn, I tried.
I'm number one now. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Thank you, DS, for the 5. Did he take number 1, chat? Did that do it? I bet it did. It's the best part. I should get into one of those calls and try to talk with my partner manager about it. They do big like group feedback calls for partners who are all under the same manager, because it's for the manager to be able to pass things on. And I should try to get into one of those in the near future and talk about the XP leaderboard a bit. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but even if I'm not, just more people talking about it might make things happen a little sooner.
We have radar lock on. All special weapons used.
How many how many partners can one manager have? I don't know. Genuinely, I have no idea like what their limit is. I couldn't even tell you how many my partner manager has. I don't know. Those sorts of things we don't really know. We really have no reason to know, to be fair. I would have donated a sub instead. I don't think they need to erase the whole feature by any means. I think just if you're gonna do it better than whatever this is where I'm at. I feel like it's a solid enough idea, but it's just the implementation is so poor as it is. It genuinely feels like it's, I mean, it is still an early feature. They haven't rolled it out to everyone yet. But it feels underbaked. Like, it feels like it's like an early access release of the feature. It really feels like it. Can you turn this thing off if you want? You cannot. Their documentation on the feature says that you can, but the entire like settings menu that they say you're supposed to turn it off in just doesn't exist in the dashboard. So in a lot of ways, this feature came out very not right. Because we also can't turn it off. If our channel has it, it's just stuck on.
Let's go home. Back to our loved ones.
And I know a lot of people hate that it's stuck on. I know that I've seen more feedback going around to YouTube about that than anything else with the feature. It's just people being like, holy shit, let me at least turn it off if I don't like it. Jesus Christ.
We are finally able to provide.
So they should be fixing that soon enough. But
I had no idea.
yeah, it's a whole shit show with it right now. Is it possible to make it so we can choose and set our color in your bot permanently? I don't like being piss yellow. I could probably figure it out. It's just assigning colors as is right now, but I could probably figure it out.
We've got a large unit of troops on Rollins Plain, around the outskirts of Silvat Town. Those troops
I don't feel like it's like a piss yellow. I think it's more like a
substation as a focal point. The enemy is
Mountain Dew color. Anyway. Can you meow for the 5 pounds? Fuck no. He got his #1 spot. He's happy. Anyway. It is about that time, and I got big things to go do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff, like I've been playing Gears of War. the original 360 version to prepare for the new remaster that's coming next month. We've been doing Metal Gear, Resident Evil, Yakuza, all sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. It's all good, I think. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like if you're on the YouTube side of things. Helps out with algorithm and stuff, so I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. Things like Twitter, Discord server. If you're looking for any of that, it's all there. You'll be able to find it. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.